6:04 right now. Governor Newsom unveiling a new plan to get schools to reopen. And it includes new pressure to hit critical deadlines. He's hoping $2 billion is enough incentive to get districts to reopen schools to their youngest and most vulnerable in just a matter of weeks. Today in the Bay's Kris Sanchez joins us live in San Jose this morning with a look at the plan and what happens next. Kris?
Well, hi there, Laura. Let's all remember that the governor cannot force local school districts to reopen. So really, providing incentives and money is the only way to put that pressure on districts to bring back their youngest students. There are a lot of details in this plan that we expect will pass on Thursday, so let's take a look at that. I put it on a graphic. Lawmakers are expected to approve that plan by Thursday, offering up $2 billion, as you said, to help districts reopen by April 1st. That's the deadline. To qualify for that money, districts in the red tier would have to, purple tier, would have to bring back students in transitional kinder through second grade by April 1st, plus all of their at-risk students of any age. Districts in the red tier would have to welcome back all elementary schoolers, plus one grade of middle school or high school. And as Sierra mentioned, by week's end, Santa Clara, San Francisco, San Mateo, Marin, and Napa should be in that red tier. Now, districts that remain closed past that April 1st deadline would lose 1% of their share of that money for every day they only offer distance learning. For some parents, they say that the incentives are nice, but it seems that money isn't the only impasse.
There's like this energy, not a very positive energy. It's a pretty frustrating, disappointed, boiling point kind of energy for parents that we're seeing.
Now, there is no vaccine requirement. However, 10% of all of California's new vaccines are set aside for teachers and school staff, which should amount to 75,000 or more this week alone. You might remember that earlier this week there was talk of the governor setting aside $6.6 billion for our schools. You're wondering what's the difference between the number that we're talking about today and that number? Well, the $2 billion is to incentivize schools to reopen. The $4.6 billion is to try to close that gap of learning that was lost over this year of distance learning, kids learning at home. That 4.6 would not be contingent upon schools reopening by April 1st. In San Jose, Kris Sanchez, Today in the Bay.